This is everything I wish I knew when I was back in second year. The first thing I really wish I told myself was around the exams. I always found that the Christmas exams were a bit tougher than the summer exams. I always felt that I didn't do enough study going into the Christmas exams, and I kind of learnt my lessons and then I applied it to the summer exams. One thing I always would tell myself going back then, and any of the students I teach now, say whatever grade you get in the winter or the Christmas exams, okay? Say you get 50%. Add 20% to that grade for your goal for summer. Because then when you hit the junior cert next year, you go like that and you get way better at sitting exams. No one talks about this in school, no one. But you can be good at sitting exams. I see students who are probably not as academically bright, but they are so sharp when they're sitting exams. And some of that comes back to setting goals, spotting your mistakes, reviewing them, and then moving on to the next exam. And that kind of starts from second year. Number 2, study. Now, the most common question I get on TikTok is, how much study should second years be doing now? Less is always more. I would break down your study into 15 or 20 minute blocks. Nothing less, because there's a whole law of diminishing returns. Walk the dog and come back and do another subject. Break down study into 20 minute blocks. And one thing everyone says to me as well, how do I get started studying? How do I get motivated? I have this 5-minute rule. So it's where you sit down for a subject and to start studying, put 5 minutes on that clock on your iPhone. And if you're not studying or concentrate after 5 minutes, walk away. Walk away. But the whole trick is, it tricks your brain. If you can study for 5 minutes, you'll study for 20 minutes. And the last thing to tell you about studying second year, Pomodoro. I just mentioned earlier, where you're breaking your study in 20-minute blocks, take some oxygen, like a 5 or 10 minute break, do the next subject. I would condense my study into really tight routines, right? 4 to half 7. Nothing after that then. Relax the cats. Do your homework, do some study, have your food, do your sports. And finally, the CBAs. They will be on your junior cycle exams, okay? So you'll get your actual junior cycle written exam result, and then you'll get your CBA alongside it. And make it fun. Make the CBA something that you do, because your teacher knows you. So if you're into Formula 1 or cars, that's great. That's what's really core to doing the CBAs. And there you go. There are 3 small things that you can do to ace second year.